Hello, I'm Jody Wolfe. You're watching Expoz. Got up and moved. I got tired. August 26, 2016, 12:22 a.m. I left on the last blog, and I had mentioned briefly about an item that I make. It's called the Wolf Bandit. It's not something that covers the whole face, but it protects your lips, your nose, you can breathe okay, and it shields you, it deflects anything like a bug. I've been making these for years, and right here in this, I got about 300 just right here. And I got 5 of these crates. They're all full, and I make every single one of them myself. Just me and this 2012 or 13 edition Singer sewing machine. Is really neat. I mean, I like it. And I don't sew, but I learned. I was in Daytona one year, and it was 2003, actually 2004, the hurricane that had skirted Daytona that year and hit North Carolina. It took down half of the pier in Daytona. This pier has been there. If you go back to the old race days when they actually raced cars up and down the beach on the sand in Daytona Beach, that pier that you see in those pictures in the 30s and 40s, that's the same pier that just the water and the winds took out from the hurricane that missed it by over 100 miles. But it took off half of the pier. And I don't know what got me to the pier. But anyway, that day I had driven to St. Augustine on my bike. And with the wind blowing as hard as it was blowing, it's coming off of the water. That sand was just really hurting. And I'm like an idiot. I don't let up. I just keep the throttle down. And so I'm running down right along the beach, and I've got my head turned a little bit to the right, my eyes looking straight ahead, and I'm just heading into Daytona. Well, it really got bad. So I got on in to Main Street, and you all have heard of that. You turn down Main Street, and this is where everything is. And it goes on about 8 or 9 or 10 blocks. Cross the bridge, and then there's the big Harley shop, which has since moved. And but I was looking for something small to wear for face protection. I went into 62 stores, and you can reference some older blogs, and the number is the same all the way through, looking for some kind of face protection. There was nothing except full face toboggans with an eye in the nose or the mouth cut out. You saw those. So that's all there was. Well, I came home one day or that next week, and I told my daughter about it. I said, man, I have got to, do something here, and told her what it was. And I sat down and drew, trying to come up with an idea. And first I thought Bandit, like the cowboy days where they fold a handkerchief tied around them, and So my daughter, she got interested, and she drew this up and emailed it to me right here, trying to get it so the reflection is okay. So she sent that to me, and I said, hey, I like that. I said, I do. She said, okay, I'll take it and I'll clean it up because I drew it quickly. I said, oh, no, I like it the way it is. So I have a trademark on the picture, on the Bandit, and then a copyright on the name, my name. And so I've been making these things since then. I went through 1,500 before I finally settled on one and said, this is the one I want. It took me over 2 years to get to the one I wanted. I started out with cloth, square handkerchiefs, big, that you could fold and, you know. So one day it hit me. I was down there and making them, and I got about 3 or 4 different designs, but they're all just like this. All of them are real similar. And I finally found one I liked. So I'm still making. Right now I don't sell the old ones. I don't include those, but including those, I got probably 4,500 of them. But if you ever want one, my site's been messed up for a long time. It's hijacked by some Russians, and I have a Russian model on the site to prove it, by the way. She's on the runway in Russia, and I couldn't believe it. It blew me away, so I took it and I put it on my site. She's wearing my product, but I had given dozens and dozens of these things away over the years, and just so happened I saw this picture here about 4 years later after the fact. Here it is. And runway model in Russia, and she is wearing my Bandit. That was on Yahoo News page right here in Birmingham. She's wearing my Bandit. That's what I make. And so they took it, but now it belongs to me. I mean, but anyway, if you're interested, just look it up. Wolfe with an E, wolfebandit.com. And I would have said something more about it a moment ago, but I was just showing you my sunburn. But anyway, I'm still making them. I sit over here and I just make them when I feel like it. Like I said, I got 4,500, but I got 3,000 ready to go. And the price, $20, 2 of them, 34, 3 of them, 29, something like that. It's not much. And I have 2 designs that I like the best. One of them is called the Bat. Looks like bat wings. And my brother, I got a lot of people that wears them. So far, I've given a lot away. Chicago Police Department, Chicago Motor Scouts, they wear them. California, and just off of Carmel, but in California, doggone it, I got the name sitting right there. But I'll just give you his first name. His name's Daryl. He's a DEA agent, and also a sergeant on the sheriff's department, and right outside of Carmel, California, they have them too. Anyway, and a lot of other people have them. So if you're interested, I'll put it in the box below. Y'all have a good evening. Jody Wolfe.